In an evolving family, there is a very deep sense of unconditional love and acceptance for every member of the family in every situation. It doesn't matter if there's been a catastrophic failure. That person is unconditionally loved and accepted into the family. There's no ostracizing. There's no withholding love or attention because of anger or fear or hurt. There may be a period where the person who has been impacted needs to take a little time away and process all of the things that have happened. But there's no retaliation, and there's no need to create a sort of revenge situation whereby there's a cold shoulder thing happening or love is otherwise being withheld. This famously happens between partners with sex, that sex becomes a weapon, and the weapon is whether or not sex is available in the marriage, whether intimacy is available in the marriage. And that's a really devastating thing, because the idea with marriage is not that it's a conditional relationship. It's not, I love you if or when you please me. I love you if or when you make me proud. I love you if or when you make this amount of money. That's not the way it's supposed to be. It's I love you in good times and in bad, when we have loads of money and when we don't, when one of us is really sick and when we're both really healthy. If you do something at work and you lose your job, you want to be able to come home to your family and feel that support and feel that somebody is on your side, or even that somebody disagrees with you but is still there for you to say, this is hard, and it's hard for me to see you going through this, and I want you to know that I support the changes that you're making, and that I love you, and this doesn't change how I feel about you at all. This applies to kids especially, because kids lack the experience that we have. They are low on wisdom, right? That's why they need parents for as long as they do. And they will make mistakes, and they will do things where we think, oh my gosh, this is just, what are you doing, right? Situations where we think that we need to take a vacation for parenthood for an extended amount of time because we're so frustrated. When we withhold affection, when we begin to communicate that there is some sort of criteria set that's involved with the affection that we do share, that in order to have a happy mom or happy dad, that you make these kinds of grades in school, that you have these kinds of friends, that you have this type of physical appearance, or these types of habits around the house. If you're not meeting those criteria, you will get the cold shoulder, or you will get a distant parent, or you will get someone who's not going to support you at your activities, or encourage you when you might need it, or simple things like give you hugs, or ask you in a curious, sincere, and authentic way, what kinds of things did you do today? What's going on in your life? This is one of the most basic needs that every human has, is the need to feel accepted. There's a fly in here. Yuck. The need to feel accepted, the need to feel loved, and especially in a family. That's the one place where everybody is supposed to have a safe haven. That there's no abuse, there's no neglect, there are no conditions imposed upon the relationship. That doesn't allow for a healthy space for someone to grow. And so in an evolving family, we see that the members with each other are extremely supportive, that they love each other unconditionally, that when someone offends or hurts, that the receiving party acknowledges that, hey, I understand that you probably did not intend that to come across the way that it did to me, and you probably have some other things going on, and this isn't about me. This is about a bunch of other stuff that you feel like you have to carry. And being forgiving of that and continuing to love and to support.